Hi guys, welcome to Monday's Fundations lesson. We're going to do two things in this lesson. We're going to do drill sounds, and then we're going to learn about the suffix S. So let's get started with our drill sounds. O, E, home, O. A, N, fan, an. E, Pete, E. R, rat, X, fox, C, cat, J, judge, A, E, safe, A, Q, U, queen, qu, N, nut, W, H, whistle, w, U, E, mule, U, up, C, H, chinch, P, pamp, Z, zebras, U, E, rule, U, T, topped, S, H, ship, sh, K, kike, D, dogged, O, octopus, ah, E, ed, F, fun, T, H, the, thumb, v, B, bap, G, game, g, S, snakes, I, itch, Y, yellow, y, W, wind, woo, H, hat, C, K, sock, M, man, L, lamb, V, van, v, I, E, pine, I, A, apple, A, L, ball, all. Okay. So let's work on the base word and suffix. Okay. I'm going to turn my computer so you can see my board. And I'm going to write a word on here. And for this word, I don't want you to do anything on your board. You're just going to watch me. Then for the next words, I'm going to have you write the words as well. Okay? So for this one, just watch. Let's tap out that word, and then I'm going to add something to it that's going to change the meaning of it. Okay? So, sh, shop. I'm going to add something on the end, and that's going to change the meaning. When it was, before we added that S, and it was just shop, we were talking about one shop. So in a sentence, it might be, do you want to go into that shop over there? Talking about one specific shop. But now that we've added this S, this is a suffix S. So we've added it and it's changed the meaning. We are not talking about one shop anymore. Now we're talking about more than one shop. So in a sentence, it might be, do you see those shops over there? In that sentence, you're talking about more than one shop. That's what this suffix S can do. So this is the suffix S. It changes the word to mean more than one. Now, when we tap out a word, we tap with a suffix S, we say the whole word, then we tap out the base word, and then we say the whole word again. So it would go like this. Shops, shop, shop, shops. Okay? We do not tap out the suffix S. Okay, and there's a reason for that you'll learn later, but it has to do with if we, depending on what this sound is, the suffix S can change that sound if we, so we always have to be able to identify the base word and tap out the base word. We do not tap out the suffix S. So you know what the suffix S is. The base word is that word right there. It's the word that we had before we added the suffix S. Okay, so in this word shops, shop is the base word. This is the suffix S, and together they say shops. All right. This next word I want you to write with me. Okay. The next word is pet. So let's tap it out.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dada.
Pet.
Hi, Dada.
Hannah. Shh. We're going to start with a P. That is pet. Talking about one pet. But when we add that suffix S on, now we're talking about more than one pet. Add the suffix S on to your word as well. Okay, let's say the whole word, say the base word, tap it out, then say the whole word again. Are you ready? Pets, pet, 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 pets. I erased some of my P when I did that. A little bit of a long process. Now what I want you to do is in the word pets, I want you to underline what the base word is. What was the word before we added the suffix S? Yeah, the word was pet. Now I'd like you to circle that suffix S. Circle that letter that changed the meaning to mean from more than one pet, from one pet to more than one pet. Pets. Good job. All right, the last word that we're going to do in this part is the word, the next word, the whole word is docks. We're going to take off that suffix S, so the word becomes dock. Let's tap it out. D-A-W-K, dock. And now let's write it. D is that D sound. A. K. We have the K sound at the end of a word after a short vowel, so it's, we know it's C-K. D-A-K. But the whole word was docks. D-A-K. Docks. This is where it's really important that before we tap out the word, we figure out what the base word is. Because if I'm listening to the word docks and I don't know that there's a suffix S on that word, what would that sound like? Docks. D-A-X. It would sound like this. But that is not how you spell docks. So that's why it's super important to, before you tap out the word, take off that suffix S and tap out the base word. Okay? So docks is the whole word. Underline the base word for me. Yeah. And now circle the suffix S. We're talking about more than one dock now. Okay? So most of the time, the suffix S says S. But some of the time, it makes a different sound. And I'm going to show you a new drill sound card that we're going to start tomorrow. This one. And the way we say this is S, bugs, Z. Because sometimes the S, when it's added onto a word, when it's a suffix, sounds like Z. Sounds like Z. Right? Let's look at some examples of that. All right. The first one we're going to do is going to be what's on this card? Bugs. Now, we know there's a suffix S on there because it means more than one. So we're going to take off the S and tap out the base word, bug. Tap it out. G, bug. Let's write it. B, g, bug. Now I'm going to add that suffix s. Bugs. This sounds like a Z. Okay. It's still a suffix s. It just makes the Z sound. So go ahead, write this word on your board. Then I want you to underline the base word and circle the suffix. All right. So we're going to underline the base word, bug, and we're going to circle that suffix s that sounds like a Z. Bugs. Beautiful. Next word. The word is dogs. We take off the suffix s sound. It becomes dog. Tap it out. G, g, dog. Let's write it. D. Make sure your D is going the right way. Dog. And let's add that suffix s. Dogs. Without the suffix s, we are talking about one dog. She has a brown dog. One dog. But with the suffix s, even though it makes the z sound, we are talking about more than one dog. She has 2 black dogs. More than one. Go ahead and write this on your board if you haven't already. And then underline the base word and circle the suffix. Yeah, underline the base word and circle the suffix. In this case, that S sound says Z. Okay. The next thing, and the last word that we're going to do is pens. Pen. Like, she had a lot of pens. Now we have the S on the end because we know it means more than once. It has to have a suffix S on it. So we're going to take the suffix S off. Pens becomes pen, talking about one. And let's tap it out. Pen. Let's write it. Pen. But we know, whoops, I'm gonna fix my hand. We know that the word is pens. Let's tap out this whole thing. Pens. Pen. Pens. All right, talking about more than one pen, go ahead and underline the base word. Circle the suffix. Yeah, base word. All right. In this assignment is another video or material is another video that I'd like you to watch. And it's a little bit of a fun video. I can't show you it because it doesn't play very well with my internet connection, but I'd like you to watch it because it's another way to learn this, maybe a little bit more fun. Okay, so the video is only 2 minutes. So after you watch this video, I'd like you to watch the second video that's attached to this material. All right. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for more Fundations. Bye, guys.